So when the monks have it like this, it means do not disturb, don't talk to them. When they have the robes like this, it means you're welcome to have a small chat. So, I often get asked, what about this Zen stuff? You know, I never had a problem with the church or God. So nowadays, many hate the church and hate God. That's a foolish thing. It's like a tree. And to have more leaves, I had to go to the very root. It's like if you want to grow as a pyramid, you don't have to work on the top. You have to go all the way down to the basics and start working there. And of course, the whole pyramid becomes a little bit bigger. So that's why I went to the basics. And the basics of Christianity is Buddhism. There are times when human life means little, but it means a lot to the Creator and Lord. So much so that he did his best to make people feel his own happiness and divine goodness. But much more than people can measure and weigh and count is the life of grace. It is the life that began at your baptism, and for which the Son of God took up his cross and sacrificed his precious blood. It is that second birth that made you a child of God, a son of the Heavenly Father. So in the beginning, there is God's infinite goodness, which redeemed you from the hereditary sin of your first parents and made you an essentially holy person whose goal is the eternal home of heaven, and whose task is the attainment of this goal. Baptism gave you a new life and a new job. You don't not only get a new name or get a name, it means you are called. The godparents have promised loyalty to this profession of a man in your place. Now that you have come to the knowledge and understanding of the adult human being, the most important realization of your life must be that you are a man. And then it is also your most important promise. I want to keep faithfully what I so sacredly promised through the mouth of my godparents. And now also lead a life that corresponds to the most sacred profession of a man. We renew this oath from time to time. I believe in God the Father. Do you know what's the meaning of this? I believe in God the Father. I want to hold and preserve this true belief for the rest of my life. As a strong man, I want to courageously resist all dangers that threaten me. I renounce Satan and his works and his delusion. The sword that signifies wisdom was put on my tongue, and the sign in which the greatest wisdom of life is, the cross, was drawn on my forehead. Teach me, O God, this wisdom. I have been anointed with the holy oil. In your grace, I want to stand the nightly fight until my last breath. My soul shall be as pure and whole as the white robe that was laid upon me. My heart shall burn and shine for all that is good and true, a holy image of your divine fire and light. And when I put the cross on my forehead, I want to remember that it was imprinted on me in the name of the Holy Trinity, to which I have committed my life. It should be my joy to lead the life of a man in this sign, according to the words of the Holy Apostle. I no longer live. Christ lives in me. What is this meaning? When you meditate and practice, even if you're sick or busy, 24/7, you just want to sit there and think nothing. You're a vegetable. You just run away from your responsibility. Nobody told you to sit and try to stop thinking. Even after 20 years of sitting, what's the point? You accomplished nothing. So don't waste your meditation cushion. When darkness has left your heart, when night is driven out of it, darkness is banished. Daylight has illumined your senses, and once you have begun to be a man of light, do only what is Christ's, for Christ is the light and the day. What is Christ's? Tell me. The pastor must teach Christians about the duties of godparents. This office is often taken so lightly that it has survived to me by name. Some people don't even seem to have a clue about the obligations that go with it. If you have taken the honorary position of godparenthood, then you became the representative of the child of God at the baptism. And after baptism, you have responsibility for the child. You have been given the duty of supervising the child's religious life on behalf of the parents when they are no longer able or willing to do so. So you have more to do than opening a savings account for the child or giving the child their first silver spoon. And your task may even be difficult under certain circumstances. Once one has openly taken on the education of another, he must not abandon him as long as he sees the need for his help and protection. I exhort you, first of all, man and woman who have baptized children, remember that you stand good before God for those whom you have baptized in the public eye. Thank you very much.